Like, I am concerned because we are going into a tough time. We're already in a tough time, but with all of these layoffs and just different things that are going on in the world, I'm like, how many people are going to make it? You know? How many people are really going to make it through this tough time? How many people are going to do desperate things when things get really tough and tight financially? That concerns me. It really concerns me. Yeah, because people want things so fast, and in the time we have, even with the lotto, is the lotto winnings are more than they have ever been, ever. My grandmother used to pray the lottery when I was younger, and it was not this much. And so you have everybody who's clamoring to get that huge lump sum, and everything like that, and just will not be satisfied. They have convinced themselves, because I hear people, will I ever be happy, da 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 da, and I hear it and I see it, is that people have been conditioned that if they're not a millionaire, billionaire, trillionaire, they're not going to be happy. But there are so many millionaires, billionaires, and trillionaires who are not happy. There was a time where you had a lot of people who had that was unaliving themselves, because money doesn't make you happy. Material possessions does not make you happy. Don't get me wrong, if you're already happy, it can add to it, but it does not make you happy. People have been trained and conditioned to be told that these material possessions will make them happy. That they're nothing if they don't have these material possessions. Material possessions that you cannot take with you when you leave. And you'll have people who are hoarded from themselves, hoarded for from their families, and everything like that, and you cannot take it with you. I was watching a show on, not even a show, it was just a video. It was a video on YouTube, and they were going to all of these abandoned houses, these mansions, and things like that. And some of them, people had passed away, and they did not have any family to leave it to, or if they did, the family didn't want it. And when I mean it was whole houses full of stuff, I'm talking about luxurious stuff. And I was like, wow, all that stuff was there. They couldn't take it with them. One of them in particular that stood out to me was a CEO of a company or something like that, where he was like a VP or something. And he spent all his life building this dream home for him and his wife. It was a love story. He even had a pond that was heart-shaped. All right? And he was almost finished building this dream space for him and his wife. They had kids and they were retiring. This was his retirement plan. Well, they were just about to move into the home. Okay? And the husband passed away. And the wife was in this dream home that was built for her and her husband. And you could see that they were setting up and everything, but they ended up not moving into the house. And I think the kids took the mother or something like that, because she couldn't bear to be in that house, or either she got sick and passed away too. And they were trying to sell the home, but they couldn't, because the house was so custom. Like, it literally was custom for them. So now you saw this huge home, and it was huge. It was beautiful. Now going into disrepair, dilapidated. And the house was still on the market. They kept decreasing the price and decreasing the price. This is something that this person put hundreds of thousands of dollars into build, just to build. And they couldn't sell it, but they couldn't take it. The person who did it couldn't take it with them. And everything. So that's the big thing. I'm sorry. I went off on a tangent, but it's like, but I just looked and it was like all this stuff. It was like they had a wine fridge, they had all the furniture, like each room was furnished. It was still wrapped in a plastic for when they was delivering it. And I'm like, wow, all of that. And in the end, the house didn't make the wife happy and everything like that. It didn't. You know, so it's just something to consider, You know, people might not want to hear it. They might not want to hear it, but it is the truth. It is the truth when it comes down to it.